Have you ever wondered why many Japanese people seem to age so gracefully? They maintain firm bodies, aligned posture, and daily energy. And it's not genetics. It's a secret few know, a sequence of exercises so powerful it can transform your body into a true machine, especially after 40. Today, you'll discover 5 exercises they do daily to maintain vitality, strength, and youthfulness. These are simple exercises, requiring no gym or equipment, yet delivering surprising results. Stay with me till the end, because the last exercise will amaze you in the first few weeks. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video. Exercise 1. Sit and stand without using your hands. We start with an exercise many overlook, but in Japan it's widely practiced. There, it's even used in medical longevity assessments. It's simple. Sit on the floor and stand up without using your hands. It may sound easy, but when you try it, you'll realize the truth. It demands far more than it seems. It builds strength, mobility, balance, and body control simultaneously. This exercise reveals where you've lost functionality and where you can regain it. Over the years, our bodies lose basic abilities. The simple act of standing from the floor becomes a challenge. Why? Because muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and fear of injury starts dictating movement. That's where this exercise comes in as a true body reprogrammer. It restores confidence, activates deep muscles, and teaches you to control your body again. Here's how. Find a comfortable space, sit on the floor in a controlled manner with legs crossed or extended, and try to stand without placing your hands on the floor, legs, or any other support. At first, it may seem impossible, but that's exactly why it works. If you need support initially, that's fine. The goal is progress, not injury. The key is to challenge your body daily, even if just for a few minutes. This movement requires hip strength, core stability, ankle mobility, and mental balance. All things we start losing after 40 if we're not careful. That's why adding this exercise to your routine can be the turning point between living with limitations or living with full autonomy. And autonomy, my friend, is freedom. It's dignity. Start with 5 attempts a day. It doesn't matter if it's hard. What matters is trying. Over time, you'll notice you're standing more fluidly. Your legs will feel steadier. The fear of falling will fade. And this confidence spreads. You'll feel more capable in daily life, more secure climbing stairs, playing with your kids, or doing whatever you want. There's more. This exercise not only improves functional strength, but also stimulates the cardiovascular system, enhances circulation, and even aids weight control, as it demands energy expenditure and activates muscles throughout the body. It's a full-body, body-weight movement with no impact, respecting your body's pace. Best of all, it teaches you to trust your body again. Exercise 2. Wall push-up. Now let's talk about a move that seems silly but is one of the greatest allies against losing arm, shoulder, and chest strength. The wall push-up. Why do the Japanese do this daily? Because it's simple, functional, and above all, effective. You don't need to be strong to start. You get strong because you start. Over the years, upper body muscles diminish, bringing weakness, shoulder instability, neck pain, loss of posture, and even difficulty performing simple tasks like carrying bags, holding a grandchild, or pushing a heavy door. Most people accept this as part of aging, but it doesn't have to be this way. The wall push-up is the first step to reclaiming that strength, and anyone can do it. Place your hands on the wall at chest height, take 2 steps back, keep your body straight like a plank, and begin bending your elbows, bringing your body toward the wall and then returning to the starting position. The key lies in controlling the movement, not speed. When you do this mindfully, you engage your chest, triceps, shoulders, and even your core, which must stay firm to support your body. It's a complete exercise, and more than that, it's safe. It respects your joints, doesn't strain your wrists, and can be adapted to your strength level. Start with 3 sets of 15 repetitions at a slow and controlled pace. Over time, as you feel stronger, you can step farther from the wall to increase the difficulty. But the goal here isn't to become an athlete. The goal is to become more functional, more confident, more steady. Do you know what happens after a few weeks of doing this exercise? You'll start feeling your arms getting stronger, your posture straighter, your shoulders more stable, and more than that, you'll feel like you're regaining control over your own body. This has a direct impact on your self-esteem, because when you feel strong, everything changes. How you walk, how you see yourself in the mirror, how you face daily challenges. Physical strength is emotional strength. A firm body supports a firm mind. This exercise not only improves muscle tone, but also prevents shoulder injuries, corrects postural imbalances, and enhances your ability to push, lift, or carry objects effortlessly. It trains movements you use all the time, even without realizing it. It's the kind of exercise that translates to real life. The Japanese understand the value of consistency. They don't train to show off, they train to live better. And this mindset makes all the difference. Do this exercise every day for 5 minutes. A month from now, see the difference in your body, your strength, and your presence. Exercise 3. Standing heel raise. Here's one of those small movements that make a massive difference in your body. The standing heel raise is an exercise the Japanese practice daily, literally. You'll soon see why. This simple act of rising onto your toes strengthens one of the most neglected parts of the body, the calves. But why does this matter so much? Because the calves are your second heart. They're responsible for pumping blood back to the center of your body, aiding circulation, reducing the risk of varicose veins, leg swelling, and even thrombosis. Plus, they're essential for balance and stability. Over the years, calf muscles weaken. We lose confidence in our steps, our gait becomes sluggish, our ankles unstable. And that's how falls begin. A stumble, a slip, a scare. It happens fast, but the impact can last. All of this can be prevented with just 2 minutes a day of a simple exercise like this. Stand with your feet parallel, shoulder width apart. Lightly hold onto a wall or chair for balance if needed. Slowly raise your heels, lifting onto your toes. Hold for 2 seconds at the top, then lower slowly. This control is what truly activates the muscles. Repeat for 3 sets of 20 reps. You can do this while brushing your teeth, waiting for coffee, or talking on the phone. You don't need to pause life to train. You integrate training into your life. And that's how habits form. That's how transformation happens. This exercise also improves ankle mobility, which is essential for your posture, walking, and agility. When the ankle is locked, the knee suffers, the hip compensates, and pain appears. So when you strengthen the foundation, the calf, you protect the rest of the body. And here's an important point. This movement activates fast twitch muscle fibers, which are the first to diminish with aging. Keeping these fibers active ensures your reaction speed, muscle response time, and even your coordination. Don't underestimate it. Rising onto your toes daily will give you more stability, better balance, and greater confidence. You'll walk taller, you'll feel lighter, you'll carry yourself differently. Because when your legs are strong, your whole body responds. Exercise 4. Standing trunk rotation. If there's one thing we lose with age, it's the ability to rotate our bodies freely. We stop stretching, stop moving in different directions, become stiff, limited, and this opens the door to back pain, poor posture, lack of mobility, and a series of physical restrictions that could be avoided. In Japan, one of the most effective and accessible ways to combat this is standing trunk rotation. This exercise may seem simple, but it deeply impacts the health of your spine, core, and even your breathing. The execution is straightforward. Stand with your feet parallel and knees slightly bent. Arms relaxed at your sides. Begin rotating your trunk from side to side, letting your arms follow the movement naturally, as if lightly tapping the sides of your body. But there's a detail. It's not about swinging aimlessly. The movement must come from the center of your body, from your abdominal muscles, with control, and your gaze follows the rotation. This stimulates coordination, activates the obliques, improves thoracic mobility, and helps release tension accumulated in the back, neck, and shoulders. Do it for 1 to 2 minutes. Breathe with the movement. Feel your spine loosening, your abdomen engaging, your body moving as a whole. This exercise reconnects you with your central axis, the command center of your movements. In Japan, this type of movement is practiced by people of all ages every day because it's functional, accessible, and has a real impact on daily life. You'll notice tying your shoes becomes easier, turning your torso to look back in the car no longer stiffens your neck, and getting out of bed no longer requires pushing yourself up with your arms. Mobility returns, and with it, a sense of lightness and youthfulness. Rotation is a natural body movement. If you don't rotate, you stiffen. And where you stiffen, inflammation follows. So this exercise is also an act of prevention, a way to care for your joint and muscle health. Another crucial point, this rotation activates the deep spinal muscles, the paraspinals, which are essential for maintaining an upright posture and protecting intervertebral discs. And you know what that means? Less lower back pain, less tension, less stiffness. And there's more. By loosening your trunk with this movement, you also improve your breathing. The diaphragm works better, the ribcage expands more, and this directly impacts your energy levels throughout the day. Breathing better is living better. Exercise 5, supported squat. If there's one exercise that sums up everything your body needs to age with health, autonomy, and dignity, it's the squat. And here we'll work with an accessible, safe, and extremely effective version, the supported squat. In Japan, it's widely used by seniors and adults as a way to keep the body functional. And it works. It works incredibly well. Over time, people stop squatting. Stopping squatting is the beginning of a sedentary lifestyle. And a sedentary lifestyle is the quickest path to muscle loss, back pain, stiff knees, weak hips, and even digestive issues, did you know? Squatting is a natural movement. It's the body in action. But with age and lack of practice, this movement starts to fade. And that's where the supported squat comes in. It's the bridge between the body you have today and the body you want to reclaim. All you need is a sturdy chair, a bench, or even a wall to lean on. Lightly rest your hands, position your feet shoulder-width apart, point your toes slightly outward, and begin lowering yourself with control, as if sitting in an invisible chair. Go down only as far as feels safe. Then, push through your heels to rise back up. This movement activates the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, calves, and core simultaneously. It works the entire body. And more importantly, it restores function. You regain the strength to get out of bed, to rise from the couch, to pick something up from the floor. Simple things, but they become a challenge when the body weakens. And it's not just strength, it's joint health, it's mobility, it's body awareness. The supported squat also strengthens core stability, improves posture, and enhances balance. It's an exercise that teaches the body to move safely and that drastically reduces the risk of injury. Do 3 sets of 15 reps daily. At first, you might only go halfway. That's fine. What matters is starting. As confidence grows, the body responds. Knees ache less, hips gain mobility, legs feel steadier, and you'll feel it in your bones. You're rebuilding your foundation. This exercise also has an incredible effect on self-esteem, because when you feel your legs working, you feel in control. You feel active. You feel alive. The squat, even with support, reclaims this. The sensation of being present in your own body, of moving with autonomy, of living with freedom. And here's a little talked about point. This movement also stimulates intestinal function. By squatting, you activate the abdominal region and improve internal organ movement. In other words, even your digestive system will thank you. What might seem like just another exercise at first is actually a powerful tool for transformation. In just a few weeks of practice, you'll notice your posture improving, stairs becoming easier, and walking long distances requiring less effort. And after 40, that's pure quality of life.